Commanders wide receiver Terry McLaurin is looking for a new deal. And he recently sat down and let his frustrations be known with the latest negotiations going on with the Washington Commanders. And my man's Trevor Lawrence sat down with part of my take and said he understands that he gotta turn it on. You definitely do, my boy. But hey, y'all know me and Steve are gonna talk about it and break it all down right after this.
Welcome to your number one spot for all NFL news and content, NFL Central.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back into another episode of NFL Central, your number one spot for everything NFL. I'm your host here, Bobby, joined by Steve-O. So if y'all tuned in and love talking this football talk, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Steve-O, what's the word?
What's good? What's good?
Hey, man, we got some news coming out from Terry McLaurin. Sat down, had some comments to talk about. We know he been wanting a deal. He's seeing all these guys getting paid. DK Metcalf got paid. Garrett Wilson just got paid. A couple other people got paid last year within that same range as a DK Metcalf. Brandon Ayuk was one of them. And then a couple other players as well got some money on. And my man's Terry McLaurin said he has not had any negotiations being discussed over the past month, Steve-O, but did reiterate that he wants to be here, meaning Washington. He said he wants to make that abundantly clear, but he said it takes two to tango. How you feeling about this whole Terry McLaurin stuff, bro?
It do take two to tango because, as far as he's concerned, it's a lot of the same things that most of these wide receivers run into. He feel like he's in the box of a certain frame of pay and certain in a certain area of what top wide receiver he feel that he's in. So he felt like once he's knocking out them boxes, and his words specifically were, "I check these boxes on and off the field." I don't feel like I shouldn't have to beg for something that I'm already displaying on the field and off the field. I don't cause no trouble on or off the field. So pay me my money. And he should feel like, and he should feel that way, and he should get paid. This is your longest tenured player that's probably from any from, I don't even know what regime he a part of. He part of a regime that you almost thought you was gonna lose because shit, I don't want to bring up his name, but we all know who was the owner before when he had it. So he been through all the shit, all the turmoil, possibly all some going to work shit that he shouldn't have to deal with. He's dealt with all that shit. Wait till you got to the point where you finally got the quarterback he's been waiting for. You're finally getting the line together he been waiting for. You also added more weapons to and Debo Samuels that's gonna take less pressure off of him. And now you want to get quiet when it comes to talking money? No, just go ahead and pay him. You bring in everybody else. You bring in D. You can't sit here bring in Debo and bring in Larry Tunsil and bring and sign other players and not sign the dude that one been your main weapon, two has been. You can argue, but this has been his team since he's been here. So
Right.
yeah, like out of everybody on this team, he has the right to say what he is, and he not even being difficult about it because he's most wide receivers would have said this shit months ago.
Facts. And I think that's 100 though. And I think, bro, this man was a wide receiver with Sam Howell. And he like what? Like Sam Howell, Taylor Heineke.
I was just about to go down the list.
Like, bro, at some point, like, it's for a lack of a better word, he been the good soldier, bro. For a lack of a better term, he been the good soldier, bro. And now you should go out there and take care of him. Steve-O, guess his base salary this season.
What was it?
It's $15 million.
Yeah, because it was a 3 years, 68, something like that.
Yeah, around those lines. But this season, right now, $15 million. When you got guys like DK Metcalf, who I think Terry McLaurin is better than, making 30. Garrett Wilson, who still is young, and I understand why the Jets did it. I honestly think it's a good
that was
move
a
for
little
the
early.
Jets. I think they got him locked up for 6 years. I think it was a
Oh
smart
yeah,
move.
6 years. Yeah,
So
that's the deal.
You got to get this man his money. And I understand why you pushing for it right now. Ain't nobody stupid. If us as content creators sit there and look at rookie quarterbacks entering teams and you say this your window of opportunity to go all out and sign multiple players before you got to pay the quarterback, don't you think NFL players see that same opportunity? Pay that man
bro,
that money. Nobody want to hear
bro,
nothing else y'all talking about, especially with him helping y'all get to the NFC Championship game last season.
bro. I'm gonna list all the quarterbacks that he played under.
Oh
Then
my.
this should give him his money alone. Case Keenum, Dwayne Haskins, RP, Colt McCoy, Alex Smith, depleted Alex Smith, shouldn't have been playing Alex Smith at that.
Facts.
Kyle Allen, Taylor Heineke, as you mentioned, Garrett Gilbert, Ryan Fitzpatrick has some Fitz magic up in that mug. Carson Wentz, Sam Howell, and this one get fucked up. Logan Thomas, who played primarily tight end, had to fill in at the QB position for one game against the Dallas Cowboys.
Crazy work, right? So why y'all playing these games? I don't understand it, bro. I think that's just crazy. And he definitely let people know where he stand and why he feeling this way, Steve. He said with how the market is today, it conveys what guys of my caliber are deserving of. I feel I fit in that box because of how I carry myself on and off the field. I don't want to feel like you have to beg for someone to see your worth and value. Everything in previous regimes, and now I've done everything asked of me. I deserve to get paid. I deserve to
Yeah,
get paid.
it's like him and DJ Moore is the one people that like if I give them the pass for any day. They can have an attitude. I don't give a damn. They've been through the most shit to where when it was time for them to get paid, I don't give a fuck. Pay him. When it was DJ time, it wasn't no talking. Pay him.
Facts. Because
When
at
it
the
comes
end
to
of the day,
Terry, even more. Pay him. There's no discussion about it. He's weathered the storm, not only quarterback, organization wise.
yeah,
I You had a goofy as your owner. I'm not gonna go into that, but you had a whole goofy that he had to deal with. I'm just glad that you got Magic in them and the rest of them to turn it over. He done dealt with a name change, be under that scrutiny as well, alongside with his stupid ass owner, alongside some dumbass coaches. It's just a multitude he's have to deal with being here since 2019. And guess what? He's consistently gotten 1,000 yards. Pay
with
that man. It's
with
that
whoever
simple.
was throwing the football. Yeah, you absolutely got to look at that, bro. And like my thing is like outside of him from last year, yeah, you probably got a little bit out of Zacchaeus. You know what I'm saying? A little bit out of him, a little bit out of your wide receivers. But the man that was making most of the plays is Terry. He ain't called Scary Terry for no reason. So you got to absolutely go out there and pay this man to make sure that he's good to go, especially while you don't have to pay Jaden Daniels. And considering how close you was to a damn Super Bowl this past season, you don't want to go into training camp, don't want to get close into the season with this lingering over your head because at some point, what if he come in and do I'm a come to camp, but I ain't gonna do nothing? How you think that's gonna band well with the team? Like it's gonna be guys that understand it, but while people busting their ass in the hot ass sun and he just chilling on the sideline, somebody gonna feel some type of way. Everybody don't be considerate to people's situations. So you gotta pick your poison. You muted, bro.
I was about to say, especially people that's new to the team.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Exactly. So they gotta handle their business. But hey, y'all let us know how y'all feeling about that. It's time to talk about Trevor Lawrence, Steve-O. My man's went on the Pardon My Take podcast. Lawrence pretty much saying that he feels the urgency to get his career back on track. Saying this, I feel like this is like getting into my prime. I got a lot of good years left ahead of me, and I need to really turn it on. And I think what we built around me and what they've done this offseason has been a great start. Any words for Sunshine, Mr. Trevor Lawrence?
I agree with echo everything you said. Yes. The word is yes. Yes, yes, everything yes. Because It's people that been crucified for lesser, and it's people that don't have jobs for lesser. So like you is one of a unique standard where I've seen a lot of people, a lot of quarterbacks come and go with the subpar games you didn't had. Yeah, you didn't had some pretty good solid seasons, but you didn't have some putrid, and I mean some putrid playoff performance. They almost can't really, and to be to most people that's not fans of you, they don't give a damn about your regular season stats. They don't give a damn about because it's a consistent thing. You put up stats, and it's almost a worse thing. I think a worse thing for a quarterback is to be able to put up numbers in a regular and then you're terrible. That's why Dak gets the way he talked about the way he does is because he's an MVP candidate during the regular season, but he's a fucking D3 quarterback when he starts in the pro season. The postseason is what make quarterbacks in this league. That's just the sad. That's the cold truth. I ain't gonna say sad. That's the cold truth. So if you want to be, and he feel it, and he should feel it. If you want to be one of those guys, you gotta start winning, and it's not just winning. You're out the realm where you gotta win. Just period. You gotta win the big games now. That's all people care about with you. Because we've seen you put up numbers. We've seen you do this, that, and the third. We've seen you show off your talent. At the end of the day, it's about winning now. Like you said, you going into your prime. Going into your prime, now it switches over to winning ain't no damn. It is a quarterback stat once you get to a certain age. I'm just be honest with
Yeah, I mean that's what you're gonna be really based on anyway. Simply because we know that you can put up the stats, and if you're Trevor Lawrence, my only thing is I feel like he missed the opportunity, Steve-O, because and it's not all his fault because they went out there, hired Urban Meyer, he was fired as quick as he came in. Then you had Doug Peterson, a Super Bowl winning coach, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? But the reason I say he missed the opportunity, Steve-O, is simply because now CJ Stroud is in your division.
you. Mm-hmm.
You've been here longer than CJ Stroud. You had a 3-year start on CJ Stroud before he got here. Now, your last 2 seasons, CJ Stroud has made it to the postseason and you haven't. But the thing is, Steve O, to what I'm looking at is that the AFC South is still a winnable division if you consider everything. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Yeah, you still got to worry about the Texans. The Indianapolis Colts I think they got a lot of good players over there, but they quarterback situation, you better than those quarterbacks in Indy and in Tennessee, at least for right now, until Cam Ward
Mm-hmm.
show what he's made of. So you missed the opportunity. Now you absolutely have to. Now you have a higher hill to climb up to just to see prosperity because CJ Stroud, in what we consider a down year last year, he still made it to the
Still
playoffs.
made the playoffs.
Still made the playoffs and won a playoff game and almost won another one. Like, and that's the crazy thing. So, my man, you gotta show up, and we give him a lot of grace. A lot of people give Trevor Lawrence a lot of grace, probably because it's down in Jacksonville, and you think of other teams before you even get to Jacksonville, and
Hell
you
yeah.
like you can, bro, like fans probably get to about 20 teams before they even think about Jacksonville. Like if we being honest,
Mm-hmm.
so bro just been able to duck the smoke.
Yeah, we got two other teams in the state to worry about ahead of you, and then all the teams around you: Georgia, Louisiana with Saints. Yeah, Dallas. Like it's too many people to hide from, and that's the thing. Like if he was in New York, he
Oh yeah,
ain't nowhere to smoke duck your taco. But yeah, because he in there. But I think also now that he also realized he got somebody that's brandable and people gonna want to watch on every given Sunday at Travis Hunter. And now they really gonna look at you because you can't. A lot of the excuses for the last few years, you ain't been getting top talent. Well, you just drafted one.
yeah. I
They
think
go.
that's a hell of a point too, bro. Because Travis Hunter, he gonna bring eyes. Saying that the first reason is because they gonna see if he gonna play both sides easily.
Mm-hmm.
They trying to see if he gonna play both sides, especially now you got former players coming out and saying they don't think he gonna be able to survive. But then when he was back in college, your former head coach in prime saying that he don't get tired. He got one of the highest motors he's ever seen in a player. And bro, we all know that one person, that one
They're just a
person we play
crackhead.
sports with. This motherfucker just never got tired. You know what I'm saying? He had that shit in his veins, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. After practice, y'all finna run some more. The fuck you
Yeah,
talking
like
about?
what? Them the motherfucker you got whoop their ass to lay down.
Mhm. That's for real, especially with those them the kids you know, which you gonna be a motherfucker when you get older.
You know the real. So yeah, like that's one thing. And like, yeah, you ain't gonna be able to hide no more, bro. Everybody's switching that attention to him now. Like, especially because within your own division, you know what I'm saying? CJ Stroud and Daniel Jones is there now. They gonna try to see if Daniel Jones finna come take Anthony Richardson job, which I
Yep.
think he's about to do anyway.
Yeah, looking like it.
So it ain't no more. It's we've been done with excuses, but now everybody's catching
Yeah.
on and saying that, hey, bro, you was touted as one of those top prospects coming into this
No,
league.
a generational talent.
Yes, yes. It ain't shit been generational, big dog. Yeah, you had the good comeback in the playoffs versus the Chargers. We was rocking with it. I can't hate
I
on
tell
that.
you, yeah.
But other than that, it's not much to talk about.
Andrew Luck would never did no shit like that.
On me. On me.
4 turnovers, that shit crazy. And the fact you still got the opportunity to win that game was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy, right? That shit was
That
crazy.
shows you where football going. It ain't good. That shit ass. Ain't I'm sorry. Ain't nobody, bro. They used to tell it used to be an old fact. You know this, Bobby. If you turn the ball over, not let alone turnover. If you get 2 interceptions, nigga, you're losing. There's
Yeah,
no way you're winning that game.
pretty much.
And
Pretty much.
now that don't mean 2. You could throw 3.
Bro, and still be in the game. And still be in the game. Jared Goff last playoff versus the Washington Commanders had 5 turnovers, 3 interceptions. He still put up 500 yards.
You know the last 3 of the bit. Oh no! Every time the motherfucker, it's funny because every time they throw it, they know exactly as soon as they release that bit. Oh no!
No, no, real crazy work. Like crazy. But hey, Trevor Lawrence, get it together, man. We trying to see what you could do down there. Compete, bro. Compete with CJ Stroud. Cause right now it look like he about to run a division. He look like he about to run a division. Him and D'Amico Ryans.
Yep.
It's about to get ugly. Mr. Duval, what you got for us? What you got for us?
Yes, motherfucker.
But hey, that is it for us today, man. Steve-O, you got anything left, bro?
Nah.
But all right, y'all, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode, man. Before y'all roll up out of here, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell. Go ahead and comment below and let us know how y'all feeling about all things discussed. And we already know we got football rolling around the corner. Those young rookies, they reporting to camp. So y'all already know more fire content on the way. We appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all always love football, and we going to catch y'all on the next one for sure.
This has been a presentation of the Breaks Media.